We all know about the crazies on the Canadian left, Elizabeth May and co. Sadly, however, that affliction isn't limited to our shores. Take this guy.
Able to discuss.
Can
you allow me to finish? Do you mind?
Yeah, but I asked you a question and you're ignoring it.
No, I'm not ignoring the question. If you'd give me a minute, I'll answer it.
That's Jeremy Corbyn. He's running for the leadership of Britain's Labour Party, their equivalent of our Liberal Party. He's angry because the interviewer dared to ask him why he called Hamas and Hezbollah his friends. But don't worry, Mr. Corbyn has an explanation.
I spoke at a meeting about the Middle East crisis in Parliament. And there were people there from Hezbollah. And I said, I welcomed our friends from Hezbollah to have a discussion and a debate. And I said I wanted Hamas to be part of that debate. I have met Hamas in Lebanon, and I've met Hezbollah in this country.
Consider those words, because that interview took place just a few days ago. Mr. Corbyn isn't just content with calling Hamas and Hezbollah his friends. He actually travels to their home bases to hang out with them. Unfortunately, of course, Mr. Corbyn isn't irrelevant. He's a senior British politician, and yes, although he may lose the Labour Party leadership contest, he's attracting a groundswell of growing support. In recent weeks, Mr. Corbyn's won the endorsement of Britain's biggest union, and according to some polls, is now in first place among likely Labour primary voters. You might wonder why this matters to Canadians. Well, I'll tell you. Because what we're witnessing in Jeremy Corbyn is yet another example of a global shift in Western leftism. The Western hard left is retrenching into ideological extremism. In Canada, we've seen certain leaders publicly declare their support and admiration for the convicted, unrepentant al-Qaeda terrorist Omar Khadr. In the United States, President Obama spent the last few years negotiating with Iran, an active state sponsor of terrorism and a regime whose mullahs openly talk about destroying the state of Israel, and just yesterday signed a deal that provides every opportunity for that nation to cheat the system and build a nuclear bomb. And in Europe, as attested by Mr. Corbyn, politicians are openly flirting with terrorist groups. You see, what binds together the modern leftists is their unified view that we in the West are ultimately to blame for all the ills of the world, whether that be poverty or conflict or war. We bear the blame. It's the politics of self-flagellation and paying penance for all our sins. The leftists choose to submit us to our enemies and to imaginary notions of moral virtue. All of us need to pay heed to this new leftist agenda because it's not going away. For TheRebel.Media, I'm Marissa Semkiw.